I gotta commend Shedeur standing on that podium and holding it down, saying all the right things. What is going on with the line of questioning?
Some people ask some dumb questions, but it gets people to read.
They really coming at him from all angles, trying to trip him up. It's crazy, bro.
Not every reporter has played the game. Not every reporter is able to put themselves in players' shoes. This is the style of reporting they have always known.
One got the numbers, one let the game on. Two different voices, never the same. Mic on fire when the truth collides. It ain't just one story, must be two sides.
I know it was a time of mine where you didn't want to hear no Shedeur talk. He was the third QB, and you was wondering, why do we keep interviewing this man?
Context, Cole. He was a third-string quarterback. Why are we interviewing a third-string quarterback? He's now the starting quarterback. So, of course, I want to hear all about him. But I also think that with him now thrusting that spotlight, dog, some of the questions that those media members in Cleveland asking and the way they trying to set him up for failure.
I want to know, man. I want to know what is going on with all these questions, man. Don't you got some connects over there in that Cleveland building that you didn't talk to?
I do.
What is going on with the line of questioning over there? They really coming at him from all angles, man, trying to trip him up, it seemed like.
I got a friend who works there, Ashley Holder. Shout out to her. She's actually a mom of twins, and she's making it work right now as well. But I asked her that one day, like, it was, I forgot what happened, but it was when he was a third string quarterback and he got asked a question. It went super viral. I was like, why do y'all keep talking to this man every day? I'm like, what is going on? Like, why y'all keep putting him in the spotlight? And she was like, wrong. She was like, we talked to all three quarterbacks that day. She said only one of their answers went viral. She said, we have no, like credibility. Well, I won't say credibility. She was like, but we have no decision making over whose question and answer goes viral that day. Now, that being said, we kind of talked about on some other episodes where like some people ask some dumb questions and they're like Tony Grassi, I think was his name, one of the reporters who just had it out for Shedeur, just wanted him to fail from training camp on and mini camp and OTAs. Now we in the season, and some of those lines of questioning to him is kind of like trying to tear his relationship up with Kevin Stefanski, the head coach. And I can't really defend those journalists. Like, I'm a journalist. Like, I'll go to bat for us 10 times out of 10. But in this situation and some of the line of questioning that they're asking him, it's predetermined. Like, they're coming in there with their notions and their narratives that they want to create, and they trying to stick to it. And it's something that I don't necessarily agree with, their line of questioning and what they've been saying to him.
But look, man, hey, I got to commend Shedeur, bro. He been standing on that podium and holding it down, bro. He's answering the questions tenfold. Every question that comes his way, he's calling out reporters. Hey, that's a rude question. Hey, what you trying to do with that question?
Trying to tear us apart.
But look, I'm gonna still answer it, but I'm gonna answer it putting my team first. And hey, he got some great media training, bro. I gotta commend him. I gotta commend Pops, like I said, Dion, because he holding it down, bro. As far as his relationship with Kevin Stefanski,
it's not good. It's not good. Let's keep it a buck.
I can't tell if it's good or bad. Shedeur saying all the right things.
He is.
But when you see the man being pulled at the most pivotal moment of the game and on a 2-point conversion when he just brought your team back from down, 14 in the fourth quarter, putting up touchdown, putting up numbers the way he did, Kevin Stefanski is kind of validating some of these media questions.
Yeah, I mean, because even if you go back to Shedeur's first start in Las Vegas, he helped them win that game. He was the first Browns starting quarterback to make their first start and win that game in years, like over 10 years. And after the game, he didn't get a game ball. And Kevin Stefanski barely addressed him. It's like, bro, like, dang, you hate him that much that you don't want to call him out again? Like, y'all all know, like, you've been in locker rooms. Y'all give out more than one game ball if you want. Like, I don't understand why coach just wouldn't give your rookie quarterback a game ball.
Well, a little bit of context on those situations. Like,
what's up?
They give out game balls in the locker room, and Myles Garrett was one of the ones that got the game ball, which
facts,
extremely deserving. He's holding the team down forever and still doing it, setting record numbers this year. But usually when you get back in those meeting rooms on Monday or the next day, coach recognizes everybody and their contributions on the team. So it's not just that he just glossed over because he probably went in those meeting rooms and said, "Hey, big ups to the rookie. You did your thing this week, and I'm gonna give you your commitments for that." So that's a little context to the locker room situation. It's quick.
I understand context, but dog, cameras rolling, post game cameras, your social media team rolling. Y'all got 50,000 footballs y'all have access to. You can't give out more than one game ball.
But it's not like it's a preconceived situation where it's like, I know the camera's rolling. Let me make sure I give a ball to Shedeur. Like, come on now.
There's a little bit of science to it because when Carson Wentz, I think, did something for the Vikings, I remember every week Kevin O'Connell, they would post like the winning locker room speech, who he would hand out game balls to. Every week we saw game balls going out. Carson Wentz led the team from a coming from behind win. They cut that clip where the game balls went out to, and they just brought it up with the team at the end. We like, maybe they didn't show the fans and viewers who got the game ball because they don't want to make J.J. McCarthy feel some type of way. Come on now. There's always some thought and question.
That was post-edited, obviously.
Yeah.
When the coach is in the locker room doing his thing, that's full emotional moment. That's him doing whatever's on the cuff of his heart, of his head.
So you don't think that in a moment like that, where a coach basically like wasn't giving Shedeur no love from OTAs, mini camps, training camp, you name it, barely wanted to acknowledge him when he was starting that week versus the Raiders, then goes out there and has a decent game, and you telling me the questions ain't fair when it come to Shedeur and Kevin Stefanski about their relationship and their the way that they're bonding or not bonding?
Honestly, for me, bro, I think that most of those questions are a question for Kevin Stefanski. When you're trying to go at Shedeur to purposely shift some or pry out some type of negativity from his answer, because you feel like this will be some type of pivotal moment in your broadcasting career or whatever, your writing career. Like, I could get Shedeur to say something crazy right now. This is gonna take off. It's crazy, bro. Go ask Kevin Stefanski if you want to know about why he's doing this, and this. That's the man to ask the question.
Well, on the flip, they asking Shedeur that. They asking, what's your relationship like with Kevin Stefanski? Do you agree with the play calling? Do you think it was aggressive here? Do you agree with being taken off the field? You don't like those questions, though.
I mean, like I said, I got to commend Shedeur because he's answering them correctly every time. He's saying answers along the lines of, you always want to be in there, but we practiced that play for weeks now, so we believe that it was going to work. And it just didn't work out this time. I know for sure he wanted to be in that game for that 2-point conversion.
I will say he's been a little sarcastic in some of his answers, and I like it because some of the questions I felt like have been dumb. Like one of the questions after that game was, well, did the play work in practice? Shedeur was like, nah.
We just called it.
Yeah, like if the play don't work in practice, it's not getting called in the game. So yeah. I will think that some of those questions are just like, hey, I just want to hear myself talk. I know this is probably a dumb question, and I'm going to ask it. There are some reporters like that. You got to think, not every reporter has played the game. Not every a reporter is able to put themselves in players' shoes and kind of like compartmentalize what they're going through, things that they just processed on the field and things like that. So like, this is the style of reporting they have always known and grown accustomed to, and so that's what they are. Like, because you don't have to change as a reporter. Like, depending on where you work, like you could work for a newspaper, and they want you to be yourself. So that could be awkward. It could be, self-sabotaging questions, but it gets people to read. Whereas you work for a TV station or you work for another company that kind of has bosses that be like, all right, you need to tone it down. Like, you need to do this differently. So like, there's levels when it comes to like, who's asking questions? Are they asking good questions? And are they able to relate to players?
Hey, thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. If you really enjoyed that one and you want to dive even deeper into how the media comes up with their questions, go on that journey with us right here on this link.
Stand for the truth, otherwise take a knee. Made it to the league, now we gotta take the lead. Must be two sides.